Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph, I'm here with Draco. He's really excited. We are going back into Gloomhaven. Finally, we have been... During this weekend, I was tempted to do another stream, but then some other things came up and so on. But yeah, finally we are back, and this week we are going to have a Gloomhaven week on the channel. We're gonna stream a lot, and we're going to, deep dive into this campaign, because the campaign is so cool. Hard to even tell you how much I have been anticipating this campaign. I mean, again, I played it 4 years ago, maybe. Played the board game campaign solo, three-handed, four-handed, with Draco on the sideline. But playing it again in this digital format, I think this works so well. I already did a stream. If you haven't seen that already, you can of course check the playlist. It's in the description of the video. Or stick around, hang out. I will catch you up a little bit on where we are in the campaign and the story and so on. We haven't done that much. We've done 2 scenarios. So we are gonna go in here. And I just noticed when I was watching this, I was intrigued. There's modding and level editor. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to look into that right now, but it's interesting that they have modding here as well, because I think there's a lot of... I mean, this game in itself is such a good base. I mean, that would be cool if people add cool mods. Anyway, let's do campaign. And I assume we can just resume. Here we go. And I don't want to play off cam. I am going to keep this campaign all streamed so that people can watch it. I know some people, myself included, like to watch these streams and so on afterwards. I mean, not my own streams, but other people's streams. I do tend to watch them maybe afterwards, and then I like to just binge, if I'm just, have it in the background or I'm doing other stuff, or, I enjoy that with other content creators. So I do want it to be out there on YouTube so that you can see the whole campaign. Well, that's going to take a while. It's probably going to take to the end of the year. But, this campaign is so cool, and I look forward to just keep playing. I hope the sound level is okay. I hope everything works well with the stream. If there's any issue, please tell me in the live chat if there's any issue with the stream. I hope the sound level is good. I did try it out beforehand here for once. I remember to do that. So I think it should be okay with my voice compared to the game music and audio and so on. All right. So I think we're in Gloomhaven, right? We went back after the last scenario. Not much happened. We're getting close to level 2. That's going to be exciting to get new cards. We have some minus reputation because we did an event in the last stream where we sort of picked the the evil option, I would say. I think I don't remember now. Did we rob someone, Draco? We did something bad at least. So we got some minus reputation, but that's fine. I think there's going to be both pros and cons to having good or bad reputation as we keep going, right? I don't really remember, and that's that's why this is so much fun for me as well, because I don't remember all the details. It's been so long since I played the campaign. And it's also on the board game, so there's a lot of setup in between every game, and there's so much other stuff like Upkeep going on that now I can just sit back, relax in my chair, and just enjoy the actual gameplay, which I like. Okay, so I think we are going to head... See if we scroll out a little bit. I think we're going to head up here where there's an Inox camp. We could go... I mean, this one we have completed. Let's see, does that mark that somehow? No, we haven't completed that. We completed these 2. There we go, completed. Yeah. And Barrow Lair. So we could go here. This is a side quest. We could go for that, or we could also go up here, I think. Crypt of the Damned, which is a part of the core quest. It all says there. But I think that's harder. So I think we're gonna start off with the Inox Encampment here. So let's travel. Let's see if we get a road event. I don't remember. I think in the board game you always get a road event. An encounter, as it's called here. You have only just wandered off the main road in search of your destination when the ground begins to shift beneath your feet. What was once solid now gives way, and you find yourself falling down into a dark pit. You land 20 feet down, cushioned by the soil that fell with you. You stand up with alertness and look around, trying to get your bearings. You have fallen into a man-made cavern with some smooth stone walls and floors. This could be a trap or just some long-forgotten structure. So we can explore the area, or we can use weights and ropes to climb out of the hole as quickly as possible. I like to take, a little bit of risk. I enjoy that. So let's explore the area. Oh no. Lighting a torch, you see a number of passages leading you out of the stone room. Unfazed, you head down one of them and begin exploring the network of chambers. In one, you find a pedestal, and sitting atop of it, a small metal sphere. If you ever watched like an Indiana Jones movie, you know you're not supposed to pick up something that is sitting on top of a pedestal in a cave. But we did. And yeah, the only remarkable thing you find is an exit, and we take 1 damage each. 1 damage is not that bad. It's worse if we get like poisoned or cursed or something. So that's probably fine. But I like to... I don't know, I wonder what would have happened if we just had climbed out.
So this merchant wants to make an example of some caravan raiders. Yeah, seems reasonable enough. For the right amount of money, almost anything can be made reasonable. You enter the Dagger Forest and begin to track down the encampment using Jixera's crude map. It is well hidden, but following the signs outlined on the parchment, you find a dense cluster of huts in a small clearing of the forest. All that's left is to head in and make that requested example.
Right, and I will say also in the last stream, because I watched a little bit of it afterwards to see how it went out. I think I was in the way at some points of the cards, and the sound goes away when I go into my streaming software. I don't think my logo was in the way that much. I mean, it's level 1 up there. Guess I can just make this a little bit smaller. But I think myself, like when I have the cards here, when we're in the actual battles, I was kind of in the way, so I will see if I can do something about that. Wait. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna pick battle goals. So for Draco here, the brute, it's either gain 7 or few experience points during the scenario, 2 perk points, or use no items. Does he have any items? I don't remember now. No, he doesn't have it. Well, he has the hammer. That's pretty easy to do, I mean, this early, since we don't have that many items. We just skip the hammer. 7 or fewer experience points. I think that's gonna be hard, because I think he has a bunch of cards that gives experience, right? So I think, and I don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to use this card because it gives me experience. No. I do want to get experience so he levels up. So let's do this purist here. No items. Okay, for Niramas here, the masochist your health and the end of scenario is equal to 2 or less. Or take only short rest. I think we might need to take a long rest, because I have the boots. I might want to refresh those, and this is a gamble. But let's do this. So we want to be on low, like 2 health or less at the end of the... I don't know, maybe we lose it, the scenario, but then it doesn't matter, I guess. But I guess if there's 1 enemy left, maybe we can manipulate that a little bit, so we'll see. It's tricky to be on exactly 2 or less, though, without dying. Okay, alright, so here's the sort of foresty area. So I like to press and hold tab, so that I see what's in here, like the doors, the hazardous terrain, so we'll take damage if we go into this, like, thistle bushes or whatever. And there's a lot of doors. Wow, 5 doors. Okay, so there's a bunch of smaller rooms here on the sides. We need to kill a number of enemies equal to 5 times the number of mercenaries. We need to kill 10, which says 0 of 10, and the purist here. Use no items. If we click Mind Thief here, it says your health, yeah. Wait, do we need to kill 10 in total? Yeah, it must be in total. It's the same objective for both, right? Must be in total. So I don't think... I mean, there's 5 in here. I guess we just have to go into a room, search for more. Depending on how many players we would have to open more doors, I guess. So what do we have here? We have some Inox guards. They are pretty straightforward, I think. And an archer, which is annoying. And what are you? Shaman Elite. Oh, that's bad, I think. I think they can buff and curse or something. They look very different from Well, maybe they look like this in the board game. I don't know. I think the shaman, do they look like this? Anyway. Alright, so... some obstacles. Which is actually... yeah, I don't know if it's good. So what are we doing? Are we going... I think, I mean, maybe arranged, or maybe we should just move up here. Could we push them into something? No, I don't know how I would do that. The trap is too far away. It would have been nice otherwise if we could just push them. Like push 2. And we're not gonna do trample already. So I think maybe we'll just do... we can do the shield. I mean, if we do the shield, we could go really early and then spare dagger. So that means that they will target the brute, and then he will have shield. That's a good plan, I think. The mine, well, if that depends on the distance. The mine thief might have to go up close to them. That's the thing. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because the mine thief has to go up in order to do some damage. We could do... I mean, we could do this anyway. And just move up there. I don't think we're gonna save the shield bash then. So let's do spare dagger and let's do... we could go up and just hit 2 of them. Attack 3. That's... yeah, let's not do spare dagger. Let's do shield bash just to move. Because we want to go early. So they don't move, because that's really annoying when you plan for a attack that's going to hit multiple targets and then they all of a sudden move and they scatter. That could be really annoying. Okay, so Mine Thief. We do want to go after 15 if possible. We could do that. Move 3, attack 1. I kind of want to get one of these. I think I want to get the Mine's weakness out here. It's so good to have the plus attack. So maybe do this one to move then. The Mine's weakness to attack. So yeah, so the brute will go first, which means if it's a tie break between distance, then they will attack the brute. So guards are going to shield themselves and attack. Oh, so if we don't go close to them, we won't even get attacked. And they will poison. That's pretty bad. Archer will move and attack with range 4. Immobilized. That's annoying. And the Shaman will move and attack with range 3. So he will be... he's just going to move 1 attack. Yeah, he's not going to be able to hit anyone. I mean, he needs to move... yeah, he's not going to be able to hit anyone, but the archer will. Oh, okay, this is tricky. So we could play it safe. If we don't go close to any of these guys, I wish I had taken a ranged attack now, but if we don't go close to any of these, then we won't get attacked and poisoned. It would be nice to not get poisoned. On the other hand, these guys are going to move closer, so the longer we wait, I can do these calculations a lot, and I try to avoid it when I stream because it's boring. Let's do what we plan to do. Let's do the aggressive approach here. Move up and attack for 3 here. Okay, I guess. Here comes the guard. Oh, that's actually good. He can't attack anyone. And the shield, that was good that we went so early. So they didn't have the shield for that attack. Okay, 1 damage, it's okay. Sadly poison though. This attack could be nasty here. Oh no, +2. 5 damage. Do we want to take 5 damage? Because if we do, it's going to take a while to heal, because first time we heal we will just remove the poison, and we don't really have that much healing. I'm going to burn a card instead. It might be too early, but I'm not taking 5 damage. Okay, let's get rid of grab and go. We don't need to move that much, I think, in this scenario. And we don't need to loot. Okay. So now they have their shields. Okay, so he is going to range 4. Immobilize. I don't mind if he immobilizes the brute though, because he's in a good spot to hit them next turn anyway. They all have shields, so it doesn't matter. Let's move up here. And let's get the mind's weakness going here. Not much damage, but... okay. That poison is so bad. It's gonna be priority next round to heal the brute, so we get rid of the poison. He has this one here, heal 2. And that's pretty early, and then he could do this one to hit multiple. And here we could do... I don't want to burn cards. Attack 2, push 3. Because of these obstacles, they are a bit safe from the trap over there. It's a trap there, but I don't know how to get to that. We need to kill the one in the middle first, then I guess. Could we do something like this? Attack 1, stun? That's not bad. We could stun one guy and then hit for... attack 2. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And, you know, let me know in the chat if you have any tips, or if I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something obvious. It's been a while since I played this game a lot, so... So Shaman Elite's gonna do that again. Same thing, move and attack with range 3. Archer attacking. They will move, attack, and they will do a ranged attack, okay. Yeah, I don't think we can avoid anything there, really. Well, we can stun someone, which is nice. Let's stun this guy. And let's attack this one. That's okay. Yeah, he's really stuck up there. Problem is that we can't move. Like, well, this is gonna be way worse now, because we can't hit multiples. We could if we go there, but we can't move because we're immobilized. We want to heal anyway, so let's do that. We need to get rid of that poison. There's no way around that. And I will just do this for one guy then. So now at least we don't have the poison. Oh, he shot the Mind Thief. Because the Mind Thief went first, yeah. 1 damage is okay. This feels hard already. It feels hard. Okay, so disarm would be nice. Oh, okay, a new guard. Okay, he came from the door there. Okay, yeah, we can't open these doors, I guess. They just keep coming here. We just need to kill 10. So then we're not going to move much at all. And we should probably stay on this side of the obstacles. I mean, if we can have the shaman not get to us, that would be nice. So maybe a ranged attack now then. We could do this one here. On the next 6 sources of damage, gain shield 1. Because we will take damage. I kind of want to get the rat out as well here. Yeah, we could do that. We could do this and the rat. The rat is really good if we're in an area where we don't need to move around. No, I think you can start with up to 4 characters. Well, between 2 and 4. In the adventure mode, I think you had to like unlock the ability to have 3 or whatever at some point, but in the campaign you can, I'm sure you can do 2 to 4. If I wasn't streaming, I would probably do 3. But it gets, like, one more character makes it so much more complex, because then you have to, like, consider what everyone is doing together. And it's just gonna slow down my thought process a lot. Okay, so Shaman now is going to move, heal, range 1. Oh, that's perfect. He can't really heal anyone. He's gonna bless himself, though. That's bad. The Archer only has the range 3, but that's all he needs, so he will shoot. They will move and attack. Hopefully we can kill that guy at least before they even act. They're all going pretty late. Well, after us, so that's good. Alright, so I think move and heal here. You can pick up this gold as well. Skip movement and heal. That's important because the Archer will attack the Mind Thief. Let's put the rat right here then. So usually the problem with the rat, or with summons in general, is that they get stuck behind us because we're moving through the dungeon and we have to keep moving because of, you know, time or like card limit. And then the summons can't keep up, especially the rat. He's only moving 1. So in this room it's good though, because the enemies are coming to us. Hey Alex, we're playing on normal difficulty. Again, if I wasn't streaming, I might do hard and sit around and like keep. I don't want to. The main reason I chose normal is I want to play through the campaign. I don't want to sit around and like redo same scenario over and over because I need, you know, I fail. But I hope it's not too easy. Like we did 3. It took 2 tries to beat one of those scenarios we did last stream. So I don't think it's too easy. And I also like to be able to have a little bit of a focus on the chat as well. I don't want to be, you know. All right, so let's do the ranged attack now on this guy. It's been a while since I played as well. I played this game hundreds of hours, both like board game and online. Or not online, but well, online is something. I did play with some friends as well. But I know it's been a while, so I didn't want to make it too hard on myself. I'm thinking if we go there, maybe. I think this is good. I still want to stay behind the obstacles though, just so that we have some extra time. Oh yeah, it is hard. And you know, it's a big, I think also it's a big step. The thing is, I'm just gonna pause for a little bit to explain something here. So when you play the board game, if you're playing, well, it's the same here basically, but like if you're playing the board game, in the rules of the base game here, it says that if you're playing solo, like if you're playing co-op with friends, then I wouldn't know which cards Draco chooses, and we can't talk about that. That's like one of the rules. So that makes it a bit harder, right? Because I might be planning to do a perfect combination of 2 cards to go up and hit that guy. At the same time, one of my friends are doing the same thing, and then the guy is already dead. And you know, you get what I'm saying. So then the board game rule says when you play solo, because then you see all the cards, you have all the information to even that out, you are supposed to play 1 level higher. 1 level means that you play, like right now it's level 1. The way the levels are determined in this game is you add together the levels of the characters. So in this case that would be 1 plus 1 is 2, and then you divide it by 2, so you get 1. So when we're both level 2, the enemies are going to be level 2 as well. Well, when we're both level 2, yeah, that's 2 plus 2 divided by 2. So yeah, so you're supposed to play 1 level higher when you play solo, which is the same thing as playing hard in the digital game. Then you get +1 on a level on the enemies. But yeah, I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so 1 damage here. And he can't heal anyone, which is good. And now it's the Archer. Oh, he actually hit the rats. I'm not really sure why he hit the rats. 2 damage. Oh, he had multiple attacks, that's why. Does he always have that? Yeah, no, he had target 2. Okay, he doesn't always have that. That's good. That's why I hate those summoned skeletons. They always have, like, they have a inert ability or whatever it's called. Like, they always have target 2 or 3 or whatever it is. They're not ranged though. It's even worse when a ranged character gets multiple targets, right? If I had planned for that, again, if I took enough time, maybe I could have moved in such a way that he could only hit one of us. Well, he hit the rat and he missed, so. Okay, is it trample time? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing is, I would like to kill the archer, but I mean, we don't have to kill. He has 9 health. The main well, okay, so the pros of doing the trample now is that you have jump on the trample, so you can move through obstacles, you can move 4 spaces. We really need to buy the boots for the brute, because then you can move 6 spaces with trample, which is awesome. And he will attack everyone he's moving through, right? So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, which he would attack these 2. He would be at a distance from the shaman, which is good. And also, it would open up this path here so that the rat can go up here and start fighting. The downside to it is that he's already damaged. He only has 5 health, so I'm worried about having him up here. But I think in this game, a lot of times you can't be careful. Like, you have to go all in a sense. You have to, which I do like. I like that aspect of the game. Also, we could disarm the archer. Oh, not the archer, the shaman. No, that's a guard. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking, yeah, that's the shaman. Okay, you know what, let's do that. Provoking roar and trample. Over here, we need to heal, but he has a... That's good. Oh, yeah, we bought the iron helmet in the last stream. I actually forgot that. So when he's attacked, any doublers modifier cards against him will be countered as +0 instead, so that's awesome. He does have a healing potion. We need to do that, I think. Maybe just try to take out this guy. I think we need to use some strong attacks here really as well. Oh, we could force an enemy within range 4 to do a move 1. So we could force the shaman to go into the trap. It's only 1 damage though. But it's one option. The model is cool, but then you need to jump around 4 spaces, and then you need to end in the same space you started in, and then you model everyone. So you need to do that when you're really close to enemies. So you know what? I think we will do a standard attack, and we will do this. Force an enemy to move. We will do that. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, guards are just gonna... Oh, that's interesting. They're gonna shield themselves, and they retaliate too. So if we hit them... Retaliate only works on close-up attacks, so if we hit them when we're standing next to them, we are gonna take 2 damage, and that's unblockable or whatever, so that messes things up, because now the Mind Thief can't hit this guard. Well, he can, because he moves before the guard. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I love it. 14 and 15. 15 is really early, like really fast for a enemy. Most of the time they are slower than that. The archer will attack, though. The shaman will heal. And he's going last, so that's kind of annoying. I was hoping he was going to attack, because then we could have disarmed him. But he's not attacking anyways. There's no point in disarming him. Is there any other way we could go? 1, 2... No. Oh, I wish the Mind Thief would have acted first, because he could have forced this guy to move. Well, that would have been bad for the trample. Oh, there's so much to consider in this game. There's so, so many angles. We don't want to hit this guy, because he will retaliate. No, he's not going to retaliate, because that's going to happen later. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just do the... Normally when I do trample, I will also use the hammer here, because it will stun, and it will be to the entire attack action. So it will stun everyone that he's attacking, which is everyone he moves through, which could be a bunch of people in some cases. I don't want to use it now though, because I have this battle goal not to use any items. I think I will try to do that. It's kind of like making the game, you know, the scenario harder for myself, but it's good to get those perk points. It's so much fun if we can get those perks. So let's do tramples. We're gonna move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Do we want to end up here? What is he gonna do? No, he's not gonna move, right? He's just gonna, yeah. Okay, so we'll move up here. Then we'll be next to the shaman. It doesn't matter. Shaman is gonna heal the archer. That's annoying. Oh, you know what? He's gonna attack. We can end there. Then we can disarm the archer. That's perfect. Okay, so here we have the movement. We confirm it. We don't want to use the hammer right now, and we confirm the attack. We did 2 attacks there. It's kind of hard to see, which is so good. I remember back when this game was released in early access first, there was no log. So you were like, oh, what happened? And it was so hard to keep track. And they didn't even show the numbers that well. So now you can just see here. Okay, so he did his attacks. He got 2 XP. He did a +0 on the archer, +1 on the shaman. Okay. And you can always do this as well. You can hold the mouse over the little swords there, and you can see what modifier cards you already used and what's left in your deck. The little dots there indicates that's you still have them, and the black, you can't barely see it, but the blacked out dots are the cards that you already used. So we can see that we have a lot of -1s left actually. Okay. All right, so we're over here. Now let's disarm the archer. If we get like a +2, we didn't, but then he would actually have died as well. But that's fine. Disarming is so good because he's not going to do anything this turn. Alright, Mind Thief. Now we are going to hit this guy. Let's do that first. Wait, why didn't the rat do anything? Should the rat have been started walking this way? The rat will he has 2 range to both of these. This guy will act first, so the rat should have... Oh, that's the thing. The rat wanted to kill this guy, and then the Mind Thief is in the way. I thought the rat would start pathing around, though. But he didn't. I don't know. Those rules for like how they move is... Like here it's automated, which is so nice. It's so lovely that I don't need to sit around and figure it out. When you play the board game, you have to do everything for the enemies. So you draw the card and it's like, okay, they're gonna do this or that for the summons. But then you gotta figure out, and this actually, like in the rulebook, there's like examples. So, moving like this, and if there's a trap, they're not gonna move. If they can't move, and so on and so on and so on. So nice to play it digitally. I think this game is, in a way better as a digital game because it's my favorite board game. So that says a lot. Anyway, let's attack this guy. And again, remember when it's like, oh, this is just a 2 attack, but we have the augment going here, the Mind's Weakness, so it's +2, so that was a 4 attack, which is awesome. And we also have the Iron Helmet. Okay, so now we're going to force this guy to go into, okay, confirm target and mind control him, and he's gonna step into the trap. Take a damage. That's also, if an enemy has like a shield or something, then that kind of damage is like unblockable. So that's a good way to hit those enemies that have, like this guy has a shield now, right? Some of them have shields to start off with. But these 2 are not really doing anything now because they're shielding themselves, they're retaliating, but that's just for this round, so yeah. And the shaman is going to heal, so he's going to heal the archer, right? Oh, he actually healed the guard. Again, I don't know what that's based on. The archer was closer. If I was playing the board game, I would have healed the archer. I'm not sure why he healed this guy. I don't remember. I don't need to worry because the computer is handling it for me, right? Okay, so now we need to rest. I think it's going to be a short rest because we can't really stand around doing a long rest in this situation. We still have 8 Inox to kill. Which is sad, by the way. The Brute is an Inox as well. They're the same not faction, or like race, fantasy race. Okay, short rest. Are we losing shield bash or are we redrawing? Like if you can redraw once, but you will take 1 damage. No, we'll have to lose this. Every health point here is so important. The one thing we're really lacking with this party of these 2 is healing. We have 2 damage. Well, we have like a tank and a DPS, right? So I think we need to buy health potions. But there's so much stuff I want to buy. I want to buy like weapons and armor and boots. Boots is the most important, I think. Alright, so here we are. A bunch of cards to choose from. We could hit both of these. Attack for 3 as well. I like that idea. Okay, let's heal ourselves and attack there. Mind Thief here. I mean, he could rest, but it still has 2 cards. He could do 2. He could do 2 attacks. I like that idea. It's a bit early to burn cards, but I think we will have to do it. Again, you need to, like, you know, put it all on red and hope you win. Archer, move, attack, range 3. He will create a trap, which is actually good in this situation because that's something we can push someone into later on, maybe. It's not like we're gonna step in it anyway. The guard will shield himself, and oh, that's bad. He's gonna go before us, so he will shield. Oh, he will attack with poison. No. Shaman will attack. Okay, this is gonna be a tough round. This is gonna be bad. 1 damage is okay. He put the trap in between us, which is, yeah. But this attack, I'm worried about this attack. This is a 2 with a poison. The Mind Thief only has 2 health. -1. Oh. Thank you, game. -1. At least he's alive. He's in bad shape, though. And we only killed 2 out of 10 so far. This game is so hard. And again, I'm playing on normal, right? Okay, so here we... Okay, so now he moved away, which means we can't do this. He always do that. If he... Like, the archer will always move away from you if he can, because he wants to... It's bad for him to shoot when he's next to you, because that's... Wait, didn't it... Oh, the trap didn't go away. No, it's not a trap. It's hazardous terrain. Oh, that's interesting. So we could push this guy back into it. I wonder if you stand in it. Do you take 1 damage every round? Probably. Probably like a wound. Okay, well we have to. Okay, we have to heal here. There's no way around that. I mean, attack for 3 is still good, even if it only hits 1 target. So +1, almost got him. Almost got him. Hey, come on, rat! At least he moved. Draco likes the rat, but I think he's a bit disgusting. Okay, so the problem now is if we heal, we're just gonna remove the poison. We're not gonna get the 3 health points. Can we wait, though? He has a healing card, so I'd rather do that and then do the... If we can kill this guy, then we're fine, I think. I think we're gonna try. I mean, he has 6. He has the shield. That's the annoying thing. We can attack for 4 + 4. We can attack for 8. So even if we get -1, we're fine. We have we have 4 +1 cards left, but we have 5 -1s. Like probability, right? Okay, you know what? We're gonna take the gamble route here. We're not gonna heal right now because I don't want to waste the potion on just the poison. So here we go. Move for an attack. We're not gonna are we gonna move? It could be good to get away from the archer. This guy's gonna attack the brute anyway. I think we are going to move. I think we're gonna... I mean, why not? We can do it, right? So let's move over here. Just to create some distance to the other ones. Skip movement, and now we attack. Okay, so we need to get lucky now. We need to kill this guy. +1. There we go. Thank you. That's the first one. And now here comes the second attack. It's a standard attack. +2. There we go. Yes, Draco, we got it. Alright. Draco seems happy. He's so excited when watching here from the sideline. 4 damage from the shaman. That's rough. Wow. I don't know if we can take 4. Because we're leaving the brute with 2 health. I think we'd rather burn a card. Because we don't need to like move around and like open doors and run around in this dungeon. Which is, you know, a way to waste cards in a way. Here we can just stand in the same spot, let the enemies come to us. That way we don't need as many cards, I think. Keith got destroyed with 3. Did you play on normal or hard? Let's burn a card. We'll burn... That's a 6 attack. I like that one. Let's burn this one here. I usually tend to burn the higher numbers. I really like to go early in this game if I can. Unless there's a situation where like I want to wait in a guy to come to me or something, then I might go later, but... Okay, here we can do spare daggers. Good. I mean, this guy's almost dead. Same. I don't know who I would rather kill though. Yeah, let's do that. And we need to heal. Okay, short rest. Good long rest. I would take away the poison. I don't think we have time. I don't know. Let's short rest. That's fine, I guess. I like the stun, but it's only range 2. That's the problem. Okay, so now we need to move heal to get rid of poison. Then we use the potion. We can move for 2. We can use the boots, so we can move for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go up there. And we could kill that guy probably with an attack. Yeah, there we go. Oh, normal, yeah. Well, it's a hard game, which is fun. I mean, it wouldn't be fun if it was too easy, but then I don't want it to be too hard. I remember in the board game, I don't remember the scenario, but there was especially one scenario, like, that was way into the campaign, like, at the end. I think that I think I tried, like, 5 times before completing it. Like, I had to go over and over. I had to draw the right modifier cards in order to complete it. Shaman will move attack. Immobilize, I hate it. Archer will attack. Okay, yeah. It's a problem that they attacked before us. I don't like that. He would have been dead otherwise. We're just gonna have to take those 3. And oh, okay. Immobilize could have been really bad, but we do have the spare dagger ready. Oh no, the rat missed. We have the spare dagger ready, so we can still shoot, which is good. And even if the rat misses, he still poisons them, which is so good. Alright, so now let's do this. Move and heal, and use the boots so we can move 4. So we can move all the way up here. And now we're going to remove the poison by healing. And then we attack for 2. Which is the same as just doing a standard attack, since this guy doesn't have any negative condition on him. But we get an XP by using the actual card text. -2, but it doesn't matter. He only had 1 health. So now let's use the potion, since the poison is gone. I think the Mind Thief is doing okay now. He's back to 4 health. And Brute can do his ranged attack here. And this guy has the poison. I don't think he would have died. I don't think he would have died unless he had the poison. So good job, Rat. And we can't move, and we don't want to do this now. I don't want to burn the card. So skip movement. So that's we're immobilized. It's just 1 enemy here. Oh no! Come on! Don't do that. Hit the rat for double damage. There's a new enemy as well, but it's only a guard, at least. Disarming one of them would be nice. Yeah, I like that. I love disarm or stun. Like, such a good effect. Stun is even better, I guess. Okay, what is Mind Thief doing? So Brute is probably gonna go over and hit this guy. So I guess it's good if well, he's gonna disarm. Oh, we should go over and hit this one. So that yeah, we don't want to. Like, I hate it when I like stun someone and then I do my next character and I kill them. Like, then the whole stun was wasted in a sense. We also need to remember this. At the end of the scenario, we have 5 more enemies to kill, but then we want the Mind Thief to have 2 or less health points, if possible. Move and attack. Force an enemy to go... Oh, he could force him to go into the trap or into the terrain, but it's only 1 damage. The good thing with that is if he then, the next turn, if he doesn't move, if he gets a card where he just stands in the spot and he's like... retaliating whatever, then I think he's gonna take another damage. I think you take damage as long as you stand in that terrain. I'm not sure about that. Tell me in the chat or the comments, you know, about that. I might be wrong. Alright, so I think we'll do that. Move and attack and force him to Again, it's like attack 1. It doesn't sound that good, but it's an attack 3 because of the... I love that augment. Do you say it? Is it called an augment? Augmentation? I don't know. Move and attack. Okay, and they're going last, which is nice. Because then I have time to disarm one of them. So, move... I don't think we are gonna push anyone, though. Pushing does not make sense. And we can pick up gold this way also. I mean, we have a trap there. We could push someone into that later on, maybe. The 3 damage trap. Skip movement, skip the push. And disarm this one here. It's so good. It's like an aggressive defensive move, right? So we're attacking him with disarming him. He can't attack back. Hey, here comes the big rat with the poison on him as well. I love it. Okay, so now let's force this guy to go into the hazardous terrain. Taking damage. Stop screaming. And do we keep attacking the same one? I think so. So this one is going to move to attack. If we want to, we can make him attack the brute instead of the mine thief. If the mine thief goes over here, then he can't reach him. He's gonna attack the brute anyway, because he went first. But that's 1, 2, 3, yeah. So depending on where we place the mine thief. The thing is, if we go over here, again we're blocking the rat. You always have to consider that rat movement. So I don't like that idea. So I think the mine thief will just have to take it. We're just gonna move here to pick up the gold. And skip movement. And I think we're attacking this guy. I'd rather kill one than have 2 damaged. That's a miss. That's sad, but it's bound to happen at some point. Which means now, for the next round, we're gonna reshuffle our deck, so we'll have all the cards back in the modifier deck. There we go, the 2 attack there. Okay, so resting time again. And it's the disarmed card, but it's fine. I like it, but we have other good cards as well, like healing here and attack for 3. Let's do the spare dagger just in case. We don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe he will already be dead because of the things will happen. Like the mine thief will probably go first, right? Yeah. The rat might kill him or something. So move and attack. And the rat did kill him. Okay. So that's good. Because if I had taken a melee card, then I can't heal and hit. So could muddle him if I want to. He will attack for 3. But he will only attack. He will only move once. So I mean, if the mine thief moves away now, he can't hit anyone. Kind of like that idea actually. So let's attack him. Or he could go invisible. Okay, that's fun. Let's do that. Let's attack him. If you haven't seen this before, this is a really cool effect, which they will nerf for Frost Haven, which is the next game coming next year. Then you can't. Well, you can still go invisible, I think, but you can't stand in doorways. That's the thing. So now he can't see the mine thief, and he can't reach the brute. So he's not gonna do anything because the brute is not gonna go anywhere. He's just gonna do his ranged attack from over here. No, that's the miss for the brute. Okay. Well, we didn't have that many modified cards left. I would have preferred it was the doubler, but anyway, it's okay. I guess we're gonna heal here. Could heal the rat, but no. We're doing okay. Killed 6 out of 10. So, and he didn't do anything, and no new spawns. I don't know when they spawn. Must be a certain time, I guess. So now I think we do want to attack him. I mean, we can go around. We can just do the jump, I guess. Attack for 3 is good. And as long as we're invisible, he can't do anything. So this is one of those times as well when I might do a card so that we move late in the round. Because then we stay invisible. You stop being invisible at the end of your, or like, when it's your turn. So in that situation, I might like we could do a long rest now, and he's gonna be perfectly safe. He's gonna heal. You know what? Let's do that because he will act last. You always get 99 if you do long rest. So we're gonna long rest the Mind Thief. That's a good strategy actually. We can go invisible then long rest. I need to remember that for the rest of the campaign here. Oh, we're not gonna have the Mind Thief for the whole campaign because they have life goals and all that. But you know what I mean. Okay, so now let's. What is he doing? He's attacking ranged. Okay. So let's move up here, which means we can move through the terrain. It doesn't matter. He might actually die. Well, he's gonna have his turn before that. We could push him. Oh, we can push. Okay, okay. He can push. Can we push him into this? Yeah, okay. There we go. I didn't see that coming. I was thinking he might die from the rat, but that's even better. And now it's going to do the long rest, so he heals, and we can pick the card. That's why you want a long rest, because then you get to pick which card you burn. And I think the invisible card now. We used it, and I think it's time to get rid of it. Okay, so now we don't have any enemies. We have 7 out of 10. We just have to wait now for more to show up. I don't know. They're probably going to show up in these doors as well. I don't think they just... Oh no, that's the spawner right there. Yeah, spawner. Oh, here it says next round. Oh, so you can check when they come. And we can see what's coming as well. A guard will spawn here next round. Okay. So then let's just long rest. And wait, yeah, he will show up at the beginning of the round, right? So we do get the chance to hit him right away. I mean, we could disarm him right away. That would be good. We're kind of running out of cards though, so I'm not sure we want to do that. We might do this to just heal, and then we'll do an attack of 2 there. Okay, he didn't show up. Okay, next round. Okay, so it's not this round. No, it's next round. Okay. Well, it's okay. Then we can move and heal. We can pick up... Can we pick up some gold? No. There's no gold anywhere. Okay, just position him over there. Why not? The game will also scale depending on the number of players. So when you do the setup, at least in the board game, you place more enemies on the map to start off and so on if you have more players. I guess it's the same here. But you don't need to do it yourself. Skip attack. And we're gonna heal and do the long rest, so we get rid of... Probably the heal, because he has 7 health now, so we're fine, I think. Here comes an enemy, okay. Okay, he's standing on the spawner, so I guess we can't see it. Ranged attack, maybe? Yeah, I mean, it's an attack of 3, so it's a good attack. We can do the 6. No, but we still have 3 enemies to go, so... Don't want to burn through our cards. I mean, the cards could be an issue here. I think it's going to be tight. Oh, no, shield and retaliate 2, and he's going to move. He's going to act first. That's bad. Oh, we have a ranged attack on the brute, so that's good. But the Mind Thief will have to take the retaliate. There's no way around it. It's not like we can skip a round of attacking. I don't think we have the time for that. Ah, that's bad. Okay, well, let's just attack. I'm gonna force him to move. I don't know if that matters. Okay, so if he didn't have retaliate, I would move him closer to the rat, which is good. Actually, we can do that anyway. I was thinking I don't want him next to the brute, but the brute can move himself. So let's mind control. Just put him next to the rat. It's good for next round, so the rat can... Yeah, he can probably hit him anyway because he can move. Okay, so move... Oh, I could just move, I guess. Yeah, I can move down here. He's behind the rat. Ranged attack. So you can't retaliate. There are ranged retaliate, but not yet. It's like one of those, I think, most advanced effects. Yeah, we're just gonna have to attack there. And here we need to rest. It's gonna have to be a short rest. That's fine. Get rid of that. Can do the range attack here. Where's the spawner, by the way? Do we have to wait for this guy to die before it shows up? I don't know. Kind of running out of time. I want I want the enemies to show up now. I don't want to burn a card, so let's not do that. We can just keep doing this, like healing and move an attack. Yeah, that's probably good. There's the plague rat, so we don't need to do anything, but we need to kill 2 more enemies, so they need to show up. Let's pick up the gold. And no spawner. I'm worried that he will come like down here and then we have to move there to get to him, and it's going to take too much time from the cards, right? And now I moved away from the gold, but okay. It doesn't matter because the brute can pick up the gold. Which is actually better. Since the gold is not shared, I think there's a setting for that. You can have it so they share it, which I would have preferred. Because I mean, they are like mercenaries, they're not working together, but when you play solo, sort of, where you handle multiple characters, it doesn't make sense, I think, that they can't share stuff. And I don't see a spawner, so like, where's the enemies? Wait, can we open the doors? Okay, I'm stupid. We can open the doors. We don't need to wait for them. Okay, that might be the... That might be... I might lose because of this. I was so set on like just thinking that we need to just wait them out. But that was just for a while. I think now we need to go and find them. That's annoying. If I have to replay because of that. Just 2 enemies left. That would be annoying. Okay, so let's go in here then. Okay, learn from my mistakes, people.
Push your way into the back cave, only to be faced with a half-dozen crying, screaming Inox children.
That's terrible.
You have little opportunity to contemplate the implications of this development, however, as you find yourself also staring down the bows of several Inox archers. Your only option is to continue fighting.
I'm happy they didn't show the Inox babies crying here, though, like on the actual map. That would be terrible. Okay, so we have an archer elite here. Wow, this is gonna be tough. We need to get into like another room. We are running out of... There's traps all the way here. 3 traps. Okay, we're just gonna have to lure him out. But this is bad. We're gonna run out of... I think I wasted a round there because I didn't understand how the scenario worked. I mean, we're so low on cards that I think we even need to... I mean, we could split up. Like, the Mind Thief could go this way. No, I don't want to split up. So let's do. We have move jump here, and we have boots, so we can get up to this guy without triggering the traps. And there's a treasure chest up here. I would like to get that if possible. I think even if we fail the scenario, if we have gotten the treasure chest, then we get whatever is in there. Then if we replay it, then the treasure chest is not gonna be there. That's how it works. Okay, so let's attack here. -1 is not good. I think we need to get a bit lucky here with the modifiers if we're gonna have a chance to do this in time. 4 damage. That's not getting lucky with the modifiers. You know what? I think the brute needs to. The brute only has 1 more round. Yeah, this. I mean, it's only like, I think the spawner disappeared. Like, it's 1 or 2 rounds that I wasted. So. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that one. Let's redraw. Down to 1 health though. But then we can shoot him and. Yeah. Loot, I guess. Get all the gold there on the ground. Let's move and attack. Yeah, I think we. Oh yeah, we get the chest as well. I was just gonna say I think we get to keep the gold even if we fail the mission. So I think it's good to loot now because I think we are gonna fail. Because I'm stupid and didn't understand that I needed to open the doors. To my defense though, in the last scenario, in the last stream, there were doors that we couldn't open. That we had to like wait for the scenario to open. So I was kind of in that mindset. We got the horned helm design, which means it's a design, so we didn't get the actual item. But now we can buy that one at the merchant. So that's going to be nice. I don't remember what the horned helm is doing. I think it's good though. I think it's good for like the brute or like a tanky character. And I really like, I said it in the last stream, but I will repeat it. I think it's so cool because if you play the Guildmaster mode or the Adventure Rogue style or whatever mode of the Gloomhaven, which has been for 2 years now, it's random when you open a chest. So most of the time you just find some gold, which is boring. But in the campaign, every chest has a certain number in the board game booklet. So you can only open a certain chest once. This chest is not going to be there even if we replay this scenario. And I really like that. It's really cool. So we got the horned helm design. I think we will keep, we are going to keep it even if we fail the mission. And we got a bunch of gold and some XP. So now let's do this, which will also give, it's going to disarm and so on, but it will also give XP, which is also good because you get to keep the XP. You don't get the, like, bonus XP and gold, obviously, because if you fail the scenario, but. And I wonder if... So the Mind Thief's thing here, that he has to end the scenario. No, the battle goals only work if you win, I think. Yeah, that's also something. Okay, let's last round for the brute. I mean, you could go open a door, but... Yeah, we don't have enough time. You know what, let's go open a door so we see what's in here for the rerun. Okay, 2... no chest, 2 guys there, we can't reach them sadly. Now it's their turn. Yeah, I think we could have made it if I hadn't wasted one or 2 rounds. Maybe, and I think we shouldn't go up here because that guy is elite. There's the Mind Thief gone. And this guy is going to be gone as well. We only have 2 cards, so it doesn't matter what we do here, really. So we can just short rest, burn that, and then we're gone. So, that's a defeat. But I think there's a chance to do this. We need to go into the side room, I think, get 2 more guys there. We can't go into a room. Well, we got to... That's why you want to go to the top room, because you want a treasure chest. And we already got that, so next time we don't need to worry about that. We can just go to the side room and get two enemies in there that are weaker. And kill those 2. Yeah, scenario fails. Yeah, and that might change as well. For the next time we do this, we will have different battle goals. So I think that battle that we couldn't use the hammer there, that kind of hurt us. We are leveling up. That's cool. They're both leveling up. So, which, you know, means we're gonna get harder enemies as well, though. Level up. So, a bit of tutorial here. We can choose one of two new, more powerful ability cards. The card that we don't choose will still be available to pick the next time. So, like right now, because we are at level 2, we get to choose between 2 different level 2 cards. But the one that we don't choose, we could choose at level 3. Instead of choosing a level 3 card, we could choose the other level 2 and so on. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to click now because it's only showing one card. And this is good though. Like this, kill one adjacent normal enemy. You can just kill it outright. But it's a burning the card, and movement is good there. Okay, I'm clicking and then I see the other one. Juggernaut though is one of my favorite cards for the brute because you have it's so good. I love this. Is a good tip for everyone out there. If you can find cards that have movement on the top part or attacking on the bottom part, that is so good because you can do double moves or you can do double attacks. So being able to move 2, attack for 2 is awesome. This is good as well in a lot of situations. On the next 3 sources of damage to you suffer no damage. Like if you have the brute, you know, in the middle of a bunch of hard enemies and you pull this one out, you can survive for 3 attacks. So I think we'll do Juggernaut rather. I mean, this is cool with the whole kill one adjacent normal enemy, but I want Juggernaut. So we will add this card to our available ones. And you don't just get it, you have to, yeah, it says here, don't forget to equip it. So right now we still have the same cards. And we're going to add the Juggernaut, and we need to remove something else because he always has the same 10 cards. The Brute, that is. Some of the characters have fewer or more cards in total that they can have equipped at the same time. So what would we get rid of? I kind of like the Skewer as well. Starting the game, we get 3 of these X cards. So I could have put them in there. Skewer is nice because you have a elemental effect. So if you have wind in the air, then you get +1 attack and pierce 1. And pierce will negate one of those shields that they can have. But then you need wind in the air, which you can get from this one. If you move for 3 and jump, you will also have the symbol there. You will put wind in the air, and for the next 2 rounds, you can use that. What are we getting rid of for the Juggernaut, though? I think Grab and Go I don't really like. I don't like the loot one, but the move 4 is good. We don't really, I mean, we need good movement cards. Disarm I do like a lot. I don't like the bottom part of this card that much. It's like a taunt. Basically, like if he's next to like the Mind Thief, then we can force the enemies to attack him instead of the Mind Thief. But we have 2 of these move and push though. We have the Sweeping Blow, and what's the other one? It's the Overwhelming Assault. I like this one more because it's push 2 and it has the good attack on top there. This is good for hitting 3 guys at the same time. It's not that often you get to do that though. So I think, and it's a 64, which I don't like. So let's get rid of this and put in Juggernaut, which is 34. Right. Then, so that's a card from leveling up. Then we also get a perk point. Or not a point, we get an actual perk. So we got 1 perk here from leveling up. Perk points is when we do the battle goals, we get perk points, and whenever we get to 3, we get a perk. So now we can choose a perk, and there's a few options here. Like what I usually do when I play Gloomhaven is that I do one of these first, like remove minus cards, replace minus with +1. Like that's overall like increasing your modifying deck. What you can do instead though is just add one of these really cool cards like this one. Add a stun card. And this has like a little arrow. So if you draw this one, you will do stun, and then you will draw another modifying card that will determine the damage. So in a sense, this is more safe, like overall, because you lower your chance of getting bad draws. This is cooler though. I mean, this is cool as well. Add 2 Pierce 3 cards. That's really good against if they have armor. They tend to have more armor later on though, so I don't know if I need that right now. Push is pretty cool. This is also cool. Add 1+3 card. I don't know, like, mathematically what's better, like this one or adding 2+1s or removing 2-. I assume they are of similar strength in a way. It's probably calculated somehow so that it's like similar strength. But I think just because I like I like having a more of a gamble deck. So let's do the bludgeon here. Add a stun card. That's cool. And we can have 2 of those total. So we have 1 now. All right. There's also passive attributes, like this one here. Ignore negative effects, item effects. So if you have this one, then you can have, like, if some of the armor items you can have, it's like it's a good armor, but it also gives you a negative effect. So if you have the fortitude, then you don't get that negative effect. It's more like specialized in a way that, depending on what you're actually, what armor you buy, and so right now we don't have any armor anyway. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's head over to the Mine Thief, who also leveled up. And we don't need to do that. We just need to do this. Okay, so level up. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this again, one of my favorite cards for this guy is the Wretched Creature. This is like an upgrade. This is a better rat. This is the giant rat. He has 3 movement instead of 1, so this guy can keep up more, which is so important. Also, this part is also really cool. This is move 3, and then you get to curse if you have the darkness in the air, which is, I don't think we have a way to put darkness in the air. I mean, some enemies will do that for us, but we have there. Okay, into the night. We have on the loot part, we'll put darkness into the air, because then we can curse an adjacent enemy. And this is a really cool effect. So when you do curse, I will explain it from a board game perspective. So you have one modifying deck for all the enemies. They share one modifying deck, and then you take a curse card, which is a miss card, but if they draw it, it's gone. And then you put that into that deck, so all the enemies will have like a shared curse. I love cursing. There's some characters, I'm not going to spoil too much, but there's some characters that we could play in the future that can curse a lot. I think it's maximum of 10 curse cards that you can put in the deck. Anyway, that's one card. What's the other one? It's Hostile Takeover. Nice with a ranged attack, especially since the Brute is not a real ranged guy. Immobilize is good. And here's another mind control effect. Force one normal or elite enemy within range 3 to perform its turn this round as if its allies were enemies and its enemies were allies. This is a really good effect because if you meet like a shaman that can heal, you can mind control him so he heals one of us instead. Or an enemy, It's a really good effect. I like the top part as well. This is burning the card though. But you know what I'm going to take. I love those rats. So we're going to get the Wretched Creature. I don't think I ever played with Hostile Takeover. Even though I should. I mean, it's a 9. It's a good card. We're going to take this one. I just love those summons. And what I usually done here before, I know with the Mine Thief is I replaced the rat. I guess you could have 2. It's kind of crazy to have 2 rats. Hey, Greg. If you have 2 rats, then you would have 2 cards that are like you play them and they are stuck there for a permanent effect. So it will really small in his deck, which I don't think you should do that. So Gnawing Horde got to go. It has more health, 6. This only has 4. But this hits for 3. And this hits for 2. And this poisons though. Ooh, that's really good though. But this one here can only move 1 space. It's so many times that it gets stuck behind you, and it's not end up not doing that much. For this scenario though, I could imagine having 2 summons. I mean, you can switch cards between scenarios. That's the whole idea, right? So you know what? Let's see if we can do that. Have 2 summons out in this one because it's a crowded space with enemies. So we're not moving that much. So instead get rid of the feedback loop. I mean, the model is good, but it's so hard to get it to work. And we don't need to move that much. The top part, the augment here, I don't really care for. Like gain shield 1, I never use that. I just use the attack or the healing So this one he will heal 2 every time he attacks. And of course, Mind's Weakness is my favorite, which is +2 attack. Let's get rid of the feedback loop, put in the Wretched Creature. Let's try this scenario to have 2 summons out. That's going to be interesting. I don't think I ever had that. Alright, then for the perk, we're back to this selection here. Now he already has 2 perk points. But so remove 2 -1 cards. We can remove 4. This one here really makes it more swingy. There's no middle ground really. We can replace 1s with 2s. Freeze is cool in a sense if you have it's a +2 and freeze. So if you have another card that's based on if there's air, it doesn't freeze the enemies. Like it puts ice into the air. If you have other cards that benefit from that, like if you have a magician or whatever, then that's really good. But this technique is pretty cool. It has 2 cards that are +1 and they are rolling modifiers, as it's called. So you draw them and then you draw another card. So you can end up with like this one plus a +2, which is +3 in total or whatever. Or like, you know, that's interesting. Pull is a cool effect. You can pull them into traps and so on. Muddle is nice. He also has Bludgeon. He can only have 1 though. And he has this here, passive, so ignore negative scenario effects. So like if a certain scenario says that everyone starts cursed or whatever, then he won't do it. Oh, really cool. Greg says he just played the Jaws of the Lion tutorial over the weekend. Yeah, it's great. It's so good to teach you as well. It's so good to remind you, even if you played Gloomhaven back in the days when it came out. And then I played Jaws of the Lion, I got reminded of all the little rules things. And they also streamlined a little bit as well. You know what? I really like this technique to have the rolling modifiers, +1s. So let's do that. 2 of those. Alright, so that's the perks. Now let's just get back to the dungeon. So much other stuff going on here, but it's exciting when you level up. There's so much to do here. So, there we go. Let's go back here. In a sense, now we know we're not really friendly here. It's like Inox baby's crying. That's rough. Maybe we shouldn't do this, but we are. Because we are not really playing the good guys here. Encounter. The road contains many dangers. The chief among them are the barbaric tribes of Inox that inhabit the wilderness around the city. Where we're going at. We're heading to Inox anyway. This is why your heart sinks when you see a mounted group of them ride up to you and surround your party. Agents of the wretched monstrosity you call town, the largest of the Inox says as he looks down at you. Tell me, scum, what business do you have out here on my land? Have those fools sent you out to murder more of my people? Well, that's actually what they have. So, are we going to come to a peaceful resolution or attack them? Okay, so thematic wise, we should attack them because we're heading out to fight Inox. Like, we're not friends with these guys. Something really cool as well. It didn't happen now, but I will say this: like some of these encounters, they will be different depending on what characters you have. So, like right now, we have an Inox in the party, the Brute, so that could have changed it. Actually, if we go for peaceful, we might be successful because we have an Inox. So let's try that. Let's try to be peaceful. No. You try to explain that you mean the Inox know ill will, which is a lie. But the leader eyes you skeptically. Foul creature, I curse you and your kind. Run, get off my land and never come back. So we have been cursed, which sucks. Because now we will have an extra miss card in our modifying decks. We should probably have fought them. Maybe we would have like gotten something if we fought them, but we would have taken damage or something like that.
To make an example of some caravan.
Yeah, we already heard that.
You enter the Dagger Forest.
Battle goal time. So Purist again, use no items, or Explorer, reveal a room tile by opening a door. We can do that. I do want to use my hammer. I don't want to fail again. Or here we have take only short rest. I don't like that. And have 1 or more monsters present on the map at the beginning of every round. I think we can do that actually in this scenario. As long as we open the door, and we need to open the door before we kill the last guy. We might be able to do that. It's 2 perk points as well. That would be nice. Let's try it. I mean, you don't have to do the battle goals, but it's, you know, nice. Okay, it's the same setup, of course. We have to remember that the Brute is the one that's supposed to open the door later on. I usually forget about these cards. Like, when I play the board game, I at least have them in front of me here. I have it right there on the screen, but I need to remember it. Okay, So I guess what we did last time worked pretty good on these first. We're not going to get the same action cards on them though, so yeah, like the shaman might move and so on. And we have some new cards, which is cool. The Juggernaut here. It's actually pretty good here. Move to attack 2. So you can move and attack, and then we can do something on the bottom part. We can attack. Okay, let's just go all in attacking here. And actually, it would be nice to stun one of them. We could do this, and then we move up, because it's only range 2. But if we do this to move the scurry, let's do that, and then we don't need to put on the effect right away. We should put the 2 rats out though. But let's do this for the first round here. See how it goes. They're gonna move, attack, and they're gonna strengthen themselves. That's bad. Strengthen means that next time it's their turn, they're gonna draw 2 modifying cards and pick the best one, which is bad. Archer's gonna hit for target 2. That's nasty. But it's range 3, so he's not going to get to us. And he's not going to get to us. Okay, so it's only the guard that will do anything. They will only move one space as well, so we might be able to position ourselves in a way that one of them can't hit us. Is that possible? I think so. Move 3. 1, 2, 3. We could stun. He's not going to get to us. Then the brute could move, but he needs to move there. No, he can move there. Then he can get to us. Okay, there's no way to do this from what I can see. Because if the brute needs to be there or there, which means he can move 1 and then hit. I can move 1, 2. No, there's no way to do that. Well, we could use the boots. Let's do that. Yeah, this is a good opportunity to use the boot, so we can move all the way up here. We gotta make sure though he can do range 3. 1, 2, 3. He can hit up there. So we need to go there. There's a lot of planning in this game. You need to be in the exact right spot. So this is the perfect spot here. We're gonna get the boots back if we long rest later on anyway. Skip movement. Okay, so now we attack for 1. No, I forgot something. No, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay. There it is. We got it straight away. So look at the log here. So the log says that the Mighty Thief draws a +1 rolling modifier and then a +2. So we got the 1 +2, so you got +3 in total, which is just what I talked about earlier. It's such a good effect. Love when that happens. It's not that often you get pull that off, but that is perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna stun this guy. This is important. So he's not gonna be able to act, and that guy is not gonna reach anyone because the brute will be here with the Juggernaut. -1, okay. And I'll do this attack. Wish I would have killed him, then we wouldn't have gotten any attack on us. But yeah, so he can't reach. He's stunned, but the third guy is the damaged guy is going to do something. Oh, he got a miss modifier. Perfect. And speaking of which, we are cursed, so we have those miss cards in our decks now as well, which is bad, and they can't reach anything. So as you can see there on the left side there's a ×0 with the lightning bolt. That's a 1 time the curse. Okay, so now we could do, if he goes early, we could do a, like, he could get the shield on him, and then he could do this to attack 2 at once. It's great if we can kill this guy before he gets to attack, because he has the strengthen on him, right? What would the Mind Thief do then? He needs to go after 15, and then he needs to move and attack this guy. Actually, he could put up the wretched creature now, the big giant rat. So he can force an enemy. Yeah, let's do that. He can force an enemy to attack one of his friends. So he can force like the archer. No, it's no range, but we can solve that. And then the wretched creature. Okay. Shaman is going to move and attack with disarm. Oh, that's bad. It's not bad if he wait, can he... If he disarms... Yeah, he can only disarm the Mine Thief. And that's not too bad because he's not going to attack anyway. These guys are going to shield retaliate. I hate it because now... Yeah. And he's going to attack range 4. So he's going to hit us. Okay. I hate the retaliate. Oh, he could reach the brute. That's terrible. This is so terrible. The brute is disarmed. That's attack 3 on these two that we can't do. Probably would have killed this guy, so he couldn't act. Ugh. Oh, this is not gonna be pretty. Okay, we're gonna shield at least. That was unlucky. That was so unlucky that I got the disarm card just there. And here we can't do anything. Oh, actually, they're not gonna attack. They're just gonna shield and retaliate, and we're not gonna hit them, so it doesn't matter. It's like a wash in that sense, I guess. But still a bad round in a sense. Well, we get the rat out. That's good. So... Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I just realized something. If we can force this guy to attack this guy. And then he's gonna retaliate. That's awesome. We can use the retaliate against them. Oh, I like that. Okay, now giant rat time. Here we go. Dracula's curious how he looks. He looks even more disgusting than the first one. He's giant. Okay. He's gonna do some serious damage. And he actually soaked up some damage there as well. Yeah, because otherwise he would have hit one of us. He would have hit the brute. Okay. So now we are fine. Is it trample time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I wish we had the boots for the brute. We need more money for the brute. But we could trample this way. Maybe it's too early to do the trample. No, I think it's fine. Let's do this is what I usually do with the trample. I'll do the broken roar because that makes sure that I get to go first with the 10, and I get to disarm whoever is left standing, basically. Here I want the other rats out because I'm going all rats here. Don't need to heal though. I want to go fairly early. I don't know if I want to... I think this is... Yeah, let's go late then and force an enemy to go into the terrain here. And get more rats out. I love the poison from that rat. Okay, Archer is attacking, creating a trap. Shaman is healing. He's not gonna have anyone to heal, I don't think. Maybe... No, I don't think so. The guard will strengthen again, but yeah. Okay, so here we go. So let's do the trample, and this time we are going to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could stop. Yeah, because the shaman can heal. We could stun the shaman. Yeah, I think that's better than. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to use the hammer. Because we don't have that battle goal that we can't use items. So we're using the hammer, which is going to stun these two so that he can't do the heal, which could be nice. I hate it when I do damage and then you just heal him. Oh, doubler there. That was a doubler and the miss, right? Yeah. So he did a miss on the shaman, but he did still stun him, and he doubled on this guy, and he stunned. Okay. Now he can even... yeah, this is perfect. Now he can... because the archer is going to attack, but we can disarm him. That's what, I didn't even see that. It's often like that. I do something and then I realize, wow, this was perfect. Like that was not my plan at all. I can admit that, but that was perfect. Stunning 2 and disarming 1. Like it doesn't get much better than that. He did put up the trap, but I think we used the trap later on. We actually used the trap right now without. Oh, he only had to have one move anyway. Yeah, but the trap is gonna be in the way, so he's gonna like have a longer way around to the brute. So. Here comes the giant rat. -2, but he still killed him. He's doing 3 as a base damage. Good job, rat. And okay, let's do the other rat then. The poisonous one. Let's put him here. But I think I will open this door fairly early. And then we'll force the archer to step into the terrain there. There's also a small chance that the archer next round will get a card that doesn't let him move, so he will stand there, which would be perfect. Now, what are we doing? Well, we could have pushed him in there, I guess, but healing is good and attack 3 is good. I am hesitant to do the Mind's Weakness now because that would be a 3rd card that is locked. That's 3 out of 10. Instead, we could use the Mind's Weakness bottom effect, which is an attack, which is awesome again to have an attack on the bottom, and it's a wound, so that wouldn't be bad. We might do this to disarm, actually. We might have to use this to just move then. It's okay. Okay, move and attack on this guy. He's only attacking for 1 though. And this one. But he's moving for 3, so he can get around there. Archer will move to attack 3. That's pretty bad. Maybe we can kill the archer before that. The shaman is also attacking for 3, but he has a range 3. Yeah, we're not gonna get away from that. He's still has 9 health, so. And that's the was that? No, that was the big rat. Okay. So we could straight out just kill the shaman or the archer with this one, I think. So I think we are gonna do that. It is. I mean, burning a card is rough, but it's worth it because then we don't get attacked that time, which is that's good. Okay, let's move in here. Just pick up some gold. And the plan here was to heal, right? We're doing good on health. By the way, we have more health now because we leveled up. We got more health. I don't remember if it's like 2, I think. Maximum health, something increase. Oh, it's different, I think, on different characters. And we're not gonna push him. I don't mind him being next to there. Okay. As you can see there, he was strengthened, so he got 2 modifiers. He got the +0 and the doubler. So he used the doubler because that's the better one when he's strengthened. So that's 2 damage instead of 1. But now, in a way, it's good because now the doubler is gone from their deck for the next 2 attacks here. Then they will reshuffle the deck, sort of. So they will. It might be later on. Would have been worse here. We're gonna take. Yeah, we're gonna take 4. Still has a lot of health actually, and we still have some healing possibilities. We're gonna attack for 6, I think so. And I think this is good as well. Okay, so he's gonna curse. This is bad. He's gonna move 3, attack 2, range 3, target 2. He's gonna attack 2 people, and he's going to curse. So, I mean, if he attacks a rat and curses it, that's going into the Mind Thieves modified deck because they share a modified deck. So that could be bad. We could have a lot of curses here. We started with 1 as well, and the guard will just move an attack. And he goes first, so we can't even do anything about it. Yeah, there we go. Mind Thief is gonna have 3. He's gonna have 3 curses in his deck in total. And there's 1 curse. The rat used it to miss. The poison here is good. Nice poison. So now he has 2 curses left. I don't know if we want to burn a card. I don't think so. I think it's too early. Let's just move. And attack for 2 here. -1. Do we want to push this guy? It's gonna move for 2, attack 2. It doesn't. Oh, we can push him 3. Ooh, nice. That's really cool. So he won't be able to reach us. That's perfect. Oh, the rat is still alive. That's important. Like, just having the rat alive is like soaking up a whole attack. Or if he can get 1 more attack in, that's a poison. So, okay, we need to take out this shaman here. He's so nasty. So let's do the strong attack 6 on him, and he's poisoned. So that's also feeling good here. -1, but it still worked because of the poison. And let's. I think it's 1 enemy left. And oh, there's 2 enemies left. Should we open the door? No, it's always bad. You shouldn't open doors the last thing you do in a round, because you never know. So let's just do that for now. I think we'll need to open the door next round. Oh, we still have the spawner. I'm stupid. We're not going to open any doors as long as we have the spawner, because we're going to get more enemies that way. Let's short rest. That's okay, I guess. It's one of the better movement cards, but I like disarming here and healing, I think. And this guy needs to short rest. I don't like getting rid of that one. That's a good one. I don't want to redraw though. I mean, he has some health, but I think we'll just. I mean, we're not gonna burn cards. Attack. You know what? Let's do this. Let's have the scurry and move and attack on the top. Then we get close to him. We can do the bottom here. Attack for 1 and wound. I think, yeah, that could be good. It depends on what the rats do as well. We're just gonna move 1, but we can't really. The rat is gonna go up, so the rat is gonna die then probably. Okay, let's heal. Could heal the rat. I think it's better to heal the brutes. I mean, if we had more healing, we would definitely heal the rats. Disarm here is so important. The rat burned another curse card, so I mean that's good in a sense. Only have 1 curse left, yeah. Okay, let's do the plan then, because even if this fails, he will still die, I think. Because he will be wounded, so. Oh, he died this way. If you're wounded, you take 1 damage at the start of every turn until you heal. But that's not like the poison, though. The poison is like when you heal and you have poison, you just remove the poison. The wound, the heal actually goes through, plus it removes the wound. Right, let's end this turn. Here's a new guy, another guard. Okay. That's actually good to attack on the bottom there, but I don't think we need to. I think he's gonna die anyway. So I think that's fine. Well, if we do this, okay, well, let's do this. We do 34 instead of 27, so maybe they well, maybe we can get the Mind Thief to act first, so the rat can do something. We'll see. And I don't have any good movement cards here now. We need to move. Maybe we should go. No, the brute needs to open the door if possible. It's like a wasted round then for the Mind Thief. I don't like that he's so far down. Yeah, well, we'll do loot one, I guess, and just move. Are they gonna ranged attack? That's so lovely with the giant rat. He has 3 movement. Oh, that's a miss there. But that means that we're gonna reshuffle here, which is good, I guess, since it's not that good because we haven't used. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess he will just have to. He'll just have to move closer here. Like it's not. It would be perfect to stand in the middle of the 2 golds for the loot, but I'd rather get him closer to the action. I am still worried about the cards, like running out of cards. Okay, so what do we do now? We'll do the attack 2 first, because if he kills him, then we can move and attack the other guy with that one. Because he's gonna ranged attack anyway, so we can't get away from that. -1. That's so sad, otherwise the plan would have worked. Now we'll just have to stand here and hit him, so that he dies, so that we don't take 2 attacks. We kill 6 out of 10. I think, yeah, the spawner is gone. This is the last guy. Oh no, we killed the rat. So sorry, Draco. Yeah, we need to open doors now. And we can push him into the trap. That's a 3 damage trap. That's really nice, actually. So attack 3 and then push him. That would be like 5 damage or something, depending on modifiers. It's gonna shield and attack us in case he's not gonna move this time. The rat hits him before he shields, though. That's good. And the shield doesn't work against the trap anyway. It's like it doesn't protect him from. So this is gonna fail the aggressor, because we're probably gonna kill him, and then the aggressor is gonna fail. The only way to do something about that is to open the door right now, which we can't. Well, we sort of can't anyway. And I'm not gonna risk like losing because I'm gonna make a battle goal. Like the battle goals are secondary. If it works, it works. But so we are gonna fail that aggressor there. Well, we don't know. Maybe we won't kill this guy. We'll see. No, kill the other rat. Both the rats are gone. Okay, well, let's do what I planned here. So let's move around the terrain, the dangerous terrain. And then attack and push. This probably will work. We'll see. +1. Yeah, this works. And then just push him in here. Well, through it, actually. You have to push the full amount, I guess. 2 spaces. Okay, so now the aggressor is failed there, but we both need to rest. Could do long rests here. And then we open the door. We only need to get 3 more. Oh, we need to get 3 more. There's only 2 in there. Yeah, well, I think we'll do long resting now, though. What are we burning? Oh, we need movement. I think we're burning. I think we're burning this one. I mean, I like the disarm, but and I don't think we care about the invisibility anymore in this scenario. Okay. Oh, the spawner is still there. Yeah, we get 1 more guy from the spawner. Okay. So, but that next round, we need to open the door now then. There's no way around it. So we're doing Juggernaut so we can move. Yeah, okay, we're doing these two so you can go in there and start smashing. Then the Mind Thief will stay out here and take care of the guy that comes from the spawner. I missed the rats. We'll do that. So, okay. So we can move 4. So let's go open here. And they will shield and attack. So if we... Yeah. It doesn't really matter. We can just go here. We don't want to be in the middle because then they can both attack. But if we're standing here, then only one can attack, which is fine. We can go over there. Actually, it's closer to the gold. It's not perfect, but yeah. Now they will act because they had 15, so they will act before the Mind Thief. They activate now. And the poison. Oh, -2 is good though, but the poison is bad. My nose keeps irritating me. I just shaved before I stream because I wanted to look a little bit more civilized. And I think I got like hairs from my mustache up in my nose, which is annoying me. I'm sorry for that. That's like totally non-useful information. Let's go over here. And okay, so Brute has a tough time in here. I think we need to do... We attack and stun. And heal. That's probably what we need to do, right? And there's the... Yeah, so now we have the 3 enemies we need to kill. In the best way possible. Are we burning cards? Attack 3. I don't think it's worth it. Like, it's really good if he has a negative condition on him already, because then we get +2 and an XP. And like that's when you want the rat, because the rat will put poison on him. But since we don't have the rat right now, I think we'd rather just stun, because it doesn't burn the card like the ranged stun. They are gonna ranged attack. So stun this guy here. Also gives an XP, which is nice. That actually puts frost, ice in the air, which could be good for some other effects that we saw earlier, like some effects need ice to work. Now his attacks are pretty weak now, since he doesn't have the augment on, but... what are they doing? They're doing ranged attacks. If they weren't doing if they were doing normal attacks, I would put the retaliate on, because then that would be 2 damage guaranteed. But that's not going to work against ranged. So instead, let's just heal like I planned from the beginning. It's always like that. You have a plan, and then depending on what the enemies are doing, you have to adapt. And then we'll stun this guy here. So it's only going to be one of them acting. Oh, that's the curse. So we missed, but we did get the stun in. Oh, those curses are so bad. That was from the encounter on the way here. So bad with those encounters. Okay, there's some attacking, and we need to short rest. Yeah. So we can wound. That's pretty good. Okay, now it's normal attacking, so we are gonna wound this guy. And instead of attacking for 1, we'll just do a standard attack here for 2 instead. That's much better. We don't need to move anyway. The Mind Thief just needs to kill this guy, I think. I think Brute can kill both of these. Well, I don't know. Hopefully. So, attack for 2. -1 sucks. Attack for 3. Yeah, it might become close. We'll see. Move to... You know, if we push him here, he's gonna go for the Mind Thief instead, I think. Because now it's equal distance to both. No, it's 3 to Mind Thief. Never mind. Otherwise, it would have been better because he has 7 health. Oh, no, it was equal distance. Okay. Perfect. So instead of the Brute taking those 2 damage, he took it. And it's good to get him out there as well. Actually... Ooh, there's so much damage coming in. Short rest. This might be a close one, actually. We'll have to burn Juggernaut. Are we healing? We can do retaliate. Wow, this might this might be pushing it too hard. Could do retaliate and attack for 2. And here we don't have that many options, so attack for 3. This is gonna hurt. We only have 2 health. Well, the Mind Thief has a potion at least. I mean, you could heal and attack for 3. I mean, retaliate is like, that's 2 more. That's like, and that's guaranteed. They can't like modify away that. So we're gambling here. We're doing the... And the Brute is not going to die because I can always burn a card, you know. Worst case. Yeah, so he has a negative condition because he's wounded. So this would do 3, but he's wounded, so he's probably going to die anyway. Huh. There's an XP though. Let's do it. +2, that's way overkill. Let's see, so this guy is going to move 1, attack 3. So if we just move away, he can't reach us. Then that way the Mind Thief can survive a little longer. Now he can use his potion as well, I guess. But okay, so we can't take 4 because then we die. So we have to burn a card. We'll burn, grab and go. And now we're going to retaliate for 2. So it's 3 life there, 2 there. You know, we have a chance. This is the last round for the Brute though, because we only have 3 cards left. So we're going to have to short rest. Spare dagger. No, I don't want to burn that because that's the bottom attack. We need that. 1 life left. But we can do 2 attacks. Hopefully that's enough. The Mind Thief has like 2 rounds left though. No, yeah, he has 2. Depending on what we do. Wound would work here. So in worst case, yeah, attack for 1. That's good. In worst case, the wound might do it. Oh, the spawner is active again. Okay. What happens if we stand on the spawner? I don't think it works then. No, I think it just spawns something next to instead. Right, we got it. We got that at least. Let's pick up gold then, so we don't need to attack again. Okay, so this is it. I mean, we have 1 more round with the Mind Thief, but then the Mind Thief have to reach this guy as well. So this is really important. We really need to get this going here. Come on. That's okay. Attack 3, come on. I didn't want to say it, but the only thing that could have failed it for us was if we had a miss or the curse card. Yes, that was so close. Like
running through the forest,
last round.
fleeing the smell of burning flesh, you now find more than enough opportunity to contemplate your actions.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, burning flesh there. Yeah. Wow, I'm so happy we made it. That was so close. Like one, the last round for the Brute and the Mind Thief had like one more round, but he wouldn't have been able to reach that guy in there, and the spawner would have activated, but that would have been too much health to beat in one round. So yeah, Brute did 47 damage. Nice. And Explorer was done, so Brute got a perk point. I think that's his first perk point. Okay, so let's see here how much gold we have. I want to get to 20 with the Brute so we can get the boots for him. That would be so good. We're probably going to get some extra here as well for the scenario. Some gold for completing it.
How your actions sit with you must be visible on your face as you meet once more with Jexera, this time in her manor. She hands you a sack of coins with a frown. They were thieves and murderers, she says blankly. They deserved what you gave them, and that is all I will say of the matter. I have one more task I would like you to perform. I require a diamond of considerable size for a customer, but I cannot find one anywhere in the city. There is a diamond mine, however, in the southern mountains, long since lost to the wilderness. I've heard reports that it is now overrun with vermlings, no doubt with some other more intelligent force behind them. If you can fight your way in and grab the biggest diamond you can find, I will give you a considerable reward. Now, leave me in peace. Jexera's two massive Inox bodyguards step forward, directing you to leave the manor.
Okay.
Outside, contemplating your new task, you hear a small voice behind you. She's not looking for profit, you know. You turn around to see a female quattrel step out of the alley beside Jexera's house. She's clad in dark leather armor and holds a conspicuous contraption full of whirring gears and topped with a conical metal piece connected to a tube.
Alright, take care, Gray.
RG's city guard, she says, introducing herself. I know, I don't exactly look the part, but if anyone isn't what they appear to be, it's that Valrath you've been talking to. Sure, she's a merchant, but she's up to something far more sinister. She's been trying to overthrow the military in Gloomhaven for as long as I've been here, and we're all very curious about what her current machinations are. Look, you can go do her bidding like a good little puppy if you want. But if you'd rather actually help this town keep the peace and not get overrun by the wilds, I have a different idea. We'll get to the bottom of Jexera's plans and expose her for who she really is.
Right, so this is like a fork in the road here. So if we want to, we can like keep doing quests for her, or we can do other stuff. 15 gold sounds good. Prosperity, so that's like points to increase Gloomhaven basically, and as we reach more and more level, we get more items in the shop and some XP as well. There's the diamond mine and the Gloomhaven warehouse. So like, yeah, so we can go to the city quest. So like, we can go to, where is it? There. We can go to this warehouse to help like the figure that talked to us, I think. Or we can go to the diamond mine and help the what's she called? Jexera. So we have a choice to do there. And I think depending on what we do, that's like we can't do the other quest. It's like one of those you have to decide. Okay, so city encounter. Okay. Ah, the Sleeping Lion. Sure, there is no better place to get a drink and relax after clearing out some dank dungeon. On this particular occasion, though, you are approached by a heavily scarred Inox. She sits at your table and pushes forward a piece of paper. An interested party would like to hire you to steal a valuable figurine from residents in the battlements, she says matter-of-factly. The details are on the paper. Meet me in the back alley in 2 days' time after the job is done. So we can accept the job, which I would assume gets us a side quest, or we can explain she must have the wrong people and you won't take the job. I don't think we're going to take this. I feel like we're doing... I don't want to deviate. Yeah. we're skipping that. It could have been a nice side quest and everything, but we already have a side quest over here, and I kind of want to focus on the decision where to go next here. Speaking of which, we have some gold now. We have a bunch of gold, so let's go to the merchant. So for Draco here, we want the boots. Like, here's the horned helm, by the way. It's really cool. It's after moving 4 or more hexes on your turn, add +1 attack to your next melee attack this turn. So if you have a lot of movement and you're a melee fighter, that could be good. That could be nice. I mean, that's something for the brute here later on, maybe. That's 30. I really want those boots. I really want the boots. I mean, there's other good stuff here, like poison dagger and... But let's get boots. There's also these boots, which just adds jump to the movement. It's really good to get around traps and so on. But so boots of striding, we buy that and we equip it. That's gonna help. It's not just for the trample. It's good overall to have those extra movement. 18 gold left. I think we also want a potion. I mean, stamina potions are really good because you can recover a discarded card, which is basically like prolonging your, you know, how long you can go on in the scenario. But I want a healing for, I mean, he's a tanky guy. He's up there fighting, and I want him to be able to heal. So I feel like that, like you can only hold 1 potion as well, or like 1 small item as they're called. It could be other stuff. Until we get to level 3, then we get something else we can hold. Okay. For Niramas here, the Mind Thief, we have 40. I'm not really sure. I mean, we don't have a weapon or like a hand item, I guess. So what would be good there? I mean, poison dagger is good because it's 1 time use during a melee attack. Add poison to a single attack. And again, that's so good because we have cards that like benefit if they have a negative effect on them. The shield, when damaged by an attack, gain shield 1. That's also sort of good. Piercing bow is good for ranged attack. Ignore shield values. That's really good if you're with some ranged characters. And the Warhammer stance. I think we'll do the poison dagger. It feels also fitting for the Mind Thief to have a little dagger. It's like sneaking up and stabbing them with. It's 20, so that's fine. Let's equip that. And we could, that's one hand, so we can have something in the other hand as well. We could also have some kind of armor. Cloak of Invisibility is cool. You can go invisible. That's a 1-time use though. It doesn't refresh, even if you long rest. It's really good in some situations, but it's very situational. Leather armor is the next 2 times you are attacked, the attack against disadvantage on the attack. That could be really helpful. That could be really helpful actually. If the Mind Thief finds himself in a bad spot. I think we'll go for the leather armor. Also feels, you know, fitting for him. It's like have a light, sort of medium, or high is light I guess, but... So yeah, the Mind Thief is really, you know, has a lot of stuff now. He has the gear. The Brute needs a head item, body item. And that's all our gold. We don't have any gold left. If we had gold left, I would like to donate here to the temple to get blessings. And also, the Mind Thief has that like his life goal to give 120 gold there. But you know, we have no hurry to retire the Mind Thief. We want to get, you know, max level and all that. All right, so we have a decision to make for the next stream. Probably I'm gonna stream tomorrow night. If you watch this before that, I'll take your advice. So tell me in the comment section of the video. Do you want me to, you know, go through the diamond mine or go to the storehouse? Because I think if I don't want to spoil anything, but like I think that's a fork in the road. I don't think we can go back and do the other one if we choose one of them. So I'm excited to see what you guys think in the comment section of the video down here. Also remember to like the video if you do enjoy what we're doing here, and subscribe to the channel so you get notification from YouTube if you click the little bell symbol as well. when I post these streams. There's going to be a bunch of streams this week. It's going to be basically all Gloomhaven. There's probably going to be one more video solo playthrough there of Imperium that Mats did. But otherwise, for me, it's I'm going to record some stuff, but that's for next week. This week it's going to be all Gloomhaven because this is so much fun. I hope you have had fun watching this as well. I really love this game, and it's so much fun to play it again with the whole campaign and everything. Draco seems very happy as well. So we'll keep going tomorrow evening. And until then, take care and have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.